gonna attack any minute. I'm getting out of this tree.
Now is no time to panic, Gilligan.
It's as good a time as any.
Gilligan's Island, a beloved series that brought joy and laughter to audiences worldwide in the 1960s, featured a remarkable cast whose performances became iconic. However, the story of its cast members took a darker turn, marked by unexpected tragedies that have cast a shadow over the show's legacy. While viewers cherish the lighthearted adventures and humorous mishaps, the real-life struggles faced by the major cast members evoke a deep sense of nostalgia intertwined with sorrow. The journey of each actor reveals the complexities behind their on-screen personas. As we delve into the lives of these talented individuals, we uncover the challenges they encountered after the show ended, including personal losses, health issues, and the relentless passage of time. Their stories remind us that behind the laughter and camaraderie on the island, there were profound experiences that shaped their lives. Join us as we explore the untold narratives of the Gilligan's Island cast, shedding light on what truly happened after the cameras stopped rolling.
Ooh. I think you better...
Bob Denver, best known for his role as Gilligan on the beloved television series Gilligan's Island, led a life that was as colorful as the character he portrayed. His portrayal of the bumbling yet lovable first mate captured the hearts of many fans during the show's original run in the 1960s. Despite the adoration he received from viewers, Denver faced significant personal challenges behind the scenes. He struggled with drug addiction, which cast a shadow over his otherwise successful career. In 1971, he faced legal troubles when he was arrested for marijuana possession, a situation that would repeat itself in 1988. These incidents highlighted the difficulties he encountered as he navigated fame and personal demons. Additionally, Denver battled serious health problems, including cancer, which ultimately led to his passing in 2005 due to complications. His journey reflects the complexities of fame, illustrating that even beloved figures can face significant struggles in their personal lives.
You've done a fine job, Skipper. Now all we have to do is put the phosphorescent dye in the receptacles. I'll get...
Alan Hale, celebrated for his role as Skipper in the iconic television series Gilligan's Island, became a beloved figure in American pop culture. His portrayal of the bumbling, yet well-meaning captain of the SS Minnow resonated with audiences, making him a household name. Hale embraced his typecasting and enjoyed the recognition that came with his character, often appearing in various guest roles after the show concluded. His charm and comedic timing made him a favorite among fans, and he remained active in the entertainment industry, often attending conventions and events where he could connect with his audience. Sadly, in his 60s, Hale was diagnosed with thymus cancer, a battle that he faced with courage. He passed away at the age of 68, leaving behind a rich legacy that included not only his memorable performances, but also a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Honoring his contributions to television and film, his work continues to be celebrated by fans of all ages, ensuring that his spirit lives on in the hearts of those who love Gilligan's Island.
Come here, my wives.
What is your pleasure, mighty potent?
Jim Backus, known for his role as the wealthy and somewhat pompous Thurston Howell on the iconic television series Gilligan's Island, faced significant health challenges later in life. His battle with Parkinson's disease and the effects of strokes gradually slowed his career. Despite these difficulties, Backus remained a beloved figure in the entertainment industry, recognized for his distinctive comedic style that brought humor and charm to his character on the show. In 1989, he contracted pneumonia, which severely impacted his already declining health. This illness contributed to his deterioration, ultimately leading to his death. Jim Backus is remembered not only for his memorable performances, but also for the unique flair he brought to the character of Thurston Howell, making him a lasting part of television history. His legacy continues to resonate with fans of the show, who appreciate the humor and wit he infused into his role.
Well, okay, little buddy. Good luck. Let me know how you make out.
Skipper, you won't recognize me when I'm all done. I'll be as big as this.
During the early 1990s, Natalie Schafer, widely known for her role as Lovey Howell on the beloved television series Gilligan's Island, faced a challenging battle with liver cancer. Despite her determination and the various treatment efforts she underwent, the disease ultimately took her life in 1991. Schafer's portrayal of Lovey Howell, the wealthy and glamorous wife of Thurston Howell, left a lasting impression on audiences. Her character was known for her elegance and charm, often providing a humorous contrast to the show's more chaotic situations. Beyond her acting career, Schaefer was also recognized for her philanthropic work and contributions to the arts. She was deeply involved in various charitable endeavors, showcasing her commitment to giving back to the community. Her legacy continues to be remembered not only for her iconic role on Gilligan's Island, but also for her kindness and generosity throughout her life.
Yes, well, the way I look at it, it could have been worse.
If you're finished, Howell, the president and I are...
Russell Johnson, known to many as the professor from the beloved TV series Gilligan's Island, left a lasting impact on television and film. He passed away in 2014 due to natural causes related to kidney failure. Before his iconic role on Gilligan's Island, Johnson had a diverse career in acting and was also a World War II veteran. His portrayal of the professor showcased his intelligence and resourcefulness, making him a favorite among fans. The character was known for his ability to invent gadgets and solve problems, often using his scientific knowledge to help the castaways. Johnson's charm and talent brought depth to the character, contributing to the show's popularity during its original run and in syndication. Beyond Gilligan's Island, he appeared in various films and television shows, further solidifying his legacy in the entertainment industry. His contributions to film and television continue to be remembered fondly by audiences who grew up watching his work.
Clear.
Yes, my dear, I'm afraid it is.
Oh, Thurston, I know you hate violence, but you...
Dawn Wells, known for her role as Mary Ann Summers on the beloved television series Gilligan's Island, left a lasting impact on both fans and the entertainment industry. Her portrayal of the sweet and optimistic character made her a favorite among viewers during the show's original run in the 1960s. Wells's charm and talent helped define the series, which became a classic in American television history. Beyond her acting career, she was recognized for her philanthropic efforts. She founded the Idaho Film and Television Institute, which aimed to support and promote the film industry in her home state. Sadly, Wells passed away in 2020 due to complications from COVID-19, a loss that was deeply felt within the entertainment community. Her optimism and dedication to helping others through her charitable work left a significant legacy. Many fans and colleagues remember her not just for her iconic role, but also for her kindness and generous spirit.
So we can be friends like we used to be before I get rich and famous.
Oh, well, I think we owe Gilligan a thanks.
I think he should have his head examined.
The cast of Gilligan's Island faced numerous personal challenges that highlighted the often unseen struggles of Hollywood celebrities. While the show itself was a light-hearted comedy that entertained millions, the lives of its actors were marked by ups and downs that contrasted sharply with their on-screen personas. For instance, Bob Denver, who played Gilligan, dealt with the pressures of fame and struggled with typecasting, finding it hard to shake off the role that made him a household name. Similarly, Dawn Wells, known as Mary Ann, faced financial difficulties later in life, despite her beloved character's popularity. Tina Louise, the glamorous Ginger, also encountered her own set of challenges, including the struggle to be taken seriously as an actress beyond her iconic role. The show's creator, Sherwood Schwartz, aimed to create a light-hearted escape, but the realities of the actors' lives often reflected deeper issues such as mental health struggles, financial instability, and the quest for identity beyond their famous roles. The tragedies that struck some cast members, including the passing of several actors over the years, serve as poignant reminders of the fragility of life and the challenges that can accompany fame. These experiences illustrate that behind the laughter and adventure on Gilligan's Island, there were real human stories filled with struggle and resilience, showing that the journey of Hollywood stars is often more complex than it appears on screen.
He'll never find out.
Gilligan's Island, the beloved 1964 television series, has left an indelible mark on pop culture, captivating audiences with its unique blend of humor, memorable characters, and absurd situations. The show, created by Sherwood Schwartz, features a diverse group of castaways stranded on a deserted island, each representing a distinct archetype: the bumbling first mate Gilligan, the authoritative skipper, the wealthy Howell couple, the glamorous movie star Ginger, the wholesome farm girl Mary Ann, and the intellectual professor. This eclectic mix not only provided a rich source of comedic potential, but also set the stage for a variety of engaging storylines. Many fans express a deep affection for the series, noting its classic comedic style and the charm of its characters. One viewer, for instance, highlighted a personal connection to the show, sharing that their last name is Gilligan. This connection fuels their curiosity about the origins of the name itself, suggesting that the show's appeal transcends mere entertainment and touches on personal identity. Such sentiments underscore the show's lasting legacy, as it continues to resonate with viewers on multiple levels, even decades after its original airing. Critics of the series, however, might argue that by today's standards, Gilligan's Island can come off as campy or even ridiculous. Yet, there remains a certain nostalgia for its humor and premise, which many fans find endearing. The show's ability to place its characters in outlandish situations, such as encountering their doubles or dealing with quirky visitors, showcases a creativity that was groundbreaking for its time. This inventive storytelling is often credited with paving the way for modern sitcoms, influencing shows like Seinfeld and How I Met Your Mother. The humor, while sometimes simple, is praised for its cleverness and ability to entertain across generations. One of the most frequently discussed aspects of the series is the dynamic between Gilligan and Mary Ann. Many fans express a desire to see these two characters develop a romantic relationship, feeling that Gilligan would have been a perfect match for the sweet and resourceful Mary Ann. This unfulfilled potential adds an intriguing layer to the narrative, prompting speculation about the writer's intentions and the choices made in character development. The absence of a romantic resolution between them leaves viewers with a sense of longing, which speaks to the emotional investment audiences have in the characters and their relationships. The performances of the cast also deserve recognition, with each actor bringing their character to life in a way that resonates with viewers. Bob Denver's portrayal of Gilligan is particularly noteworthy. His blend of innocence and clumsiness creates a lovable protagonist who often finds himself at the center of the chaos. The supporting cast, including Alan Hale Jr. as the skipper and Tina Louise as Ginger, further enriches the show, providing a dynamic interplay that enhances the comedic effect. Each character's unique traits contribute to the series' charm, making it a memorable ensemble piece. In conclusion, Gilligan's Island stands as a testament to the creativity of its time, showcasing a unique premise that combines humor, character diversity, and imaginative storytelling. While some may view it as outdated or overly simplistic, its enduring popularity and influence on subsequent television comedies cannot be overlooked. The discussions around character relationships, particularly between Gilligan and Mary Ann, reflect the show's ability to engage audiences on a deeper level, inviting them to invest emotionally in the characters' journeys. As viewers continue to revisit the series through reruns and streaming platforms, it remains a cherished part of television history, beloved for its light-hearted approach to storytelling and its unforgettable cast of characters.
Skipper?
Yes, Gilligan?
Well, sir, I was wondering, would you do...
As the sun sets on Gilligan's Island and our castaways bid farewell, a new adventure awaits just beyond the horizon. What became of the beloved characters we laughed with and cheered for? In this exclusive bonus segment, we dive deeper into the lives of the actors who brought these unforgettable roles to life. Discover the surprising twists and turns that shaped their journeys after the show ended. From unexpected career changes to personal triumphs and challenges, each story reveals a unique chapter that few have explored. Did Gilligan find his way back to civilization, or did he embrace the island life forever? How did the skipper navigate the waters of fame after the show? And what about the enchanting Ginger and the brilliant professor? Join us as we unravel the mysteries of their post-island lives, filled with joy, heartache, and resilience. Stay tuned, because the adventure is far from over.
Tranquilizers, Mr. Howell. I'm gonna put a couple in the skipper's mango juice. That'll calm him down and get him to sleep.
Michael Forrest portrayed Ugundi in the 1964 television series Gilligan's Island, a character that stood out for its mysterious and somewhat ominous presence. Ugundi, a local chieftain, added an element of danger and intrigue to the show, representing the unknown challenges the castaways faced. Forrest's performance was marked by a captivating intensity, allowing him to leave a lasting impression despite the show's lighthearted nature. After Gilligan's Island, Michael Forrest continued to work in television and film, but his career was not without struggles. He faced significant challenges in securing roles that matched the visibility he gained from the series. In the years that followed, he experienced personal hardships, including a battle with depression and the complexities of navigating the entertainment industry, which often left him feeling marginalized. In later years, Forrest became involved in voice acting and appeared in various projects, including video games and animated series. He also had a passion for teaching acting, sharing his knowledge with aspiring performers. The darker chapters of his life included financial difficulties and a period of estrangement from family, which weighed heavily on him. As of the last known information, Michael Forrest remains a figure of intrigue, with his legacy tied to both his iconic role and the struggles that followed.
But Mr. Howell... Shut up! Mr. Howell, I'm sorry, it's private.
Fine, Abe. Mark my words.
Nehemiah Persoff portrayed Pancho Hernando Gonzalez Enriquez Rodriguez in the 1964 TV series Gilligan's Island. His character was a charming, yet mysterious figure, embodying the spirit of adventure and mischief that often defined the show's narrative. Persoff's performance brought depth to Pancho, a character who seemed to represent both the allure and danger of the unknown. After Gilligan's Island, Persoff's career spanned several decades, with notable appearances in films like Some Like It Hot, and television shows such as The Twilight Zone. However, his life was not without hardship. Persoff faced personal challenges, including the struggle to maintain his identity as an actor in a changing industry. He experienced financial difficulties and the pressures of typecasting, which often left him feeling trapped in his roles. In his later years, Persoff became a painter, finding solace in art as a means of expression. He has lived a relatively private life, away from the scandals that often plague Hollywood. As of the latest information, Nehemiah Persoff is in his late 90s and enjoys a quiet retirement, reflecting on a life filled with both triumphs and trials.
Okay, a nice cool breeze. I am the great Gilligan!
Stop that, Gilligan.
Okay, one nice cool breeze.
Vito Scotti portrayed Dr. Boris Balankoff in the 1964 television series Gilligan's Island, a character that blended eccentricity with a hint of menace. Balankoff was a mad scientist whose schemes often brought chaos to the island, showcasing Scotti's talent for playing offbeat characters. His performance left a lasting impression, revealing a darker side of humor that contrasted sharply with the show's overall lightheartedness. After Gilligan's Island, Scotti's career continued to flourish. He appeared in various television shows and films, often taking on roles that emphasized his unique ability to portray quirky, sometimes sinister characters. However, his life was not without challenges. Scotti faced personal hardships, including the loss of loved ones and struggles with health issues. He also dealt with the pressures of typecasting, which limited his opportunities despite his versatility. Notably, Scotti was involved in a scandal during the late 1970s, accused of financial mismanagement in a production venture that tarnished his reputation. Despite these setbacks, he remained resilient, continuing to work in the industry until his later years. The last known information about Vito Scotti indicates he passed away in 1996, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances that still resonate with fans today.
You're absolutely uncivilized.
Please, Mr. Howell, let me try to communicate with him.
Larry Storch played Jackson Farrell in the 1964 series Gilligan's Island, a character that showcased his comedic talent and ability to embody quirky personas. Jackson was a con artist with a flair for deception, adding a layer of intrigue and humor to the show. Storch's performance was marked by his distinctive voice and energetic delivery, making him a memorable guest star in the series. After Gilligan's Island, Storch's career continued with notable roles in various television shows, including The Love Boat and F Troop. However, his life was not without challenges. Storch faced personal hardships, including the tragic loss of his first wife, whom he married in 1956. This event deeply affected him, leading to a period of reflection and emotional struggle. In later years, Storch dealt with financial difficulties, which led him to take on various roles in voice acting and guest appearances to sustain himself. He also faced health issues, including a serious battle with cancer. Despite these challenges, Storch remained a beloved figure in the entertainment industry, known for his resilience and humor. As of the last known information, Larry Storch was living in Los Angeles, continuing to engage with fans and share stories of his long career. His legacy as a talented actor and comedian endures, reminding us of the complexities of life behind the laughter.
There they are. We're all set to hail the conquering hero and...
Alan Hale Jr. portrayed Jonas the Skipper Grumby in the 1964 television series Gilligan's Island. His character, a strong yet often bumbling leader, became a beloved figure in American pop culture. Hale's portrayal combined authority and humor, creating a dynamic that resonated with audiences. After Gilligan's Island ended in 1967, Hale struggled to find substantial roles. He appeared in various TV shows and films, often typecast due to his iconic role. His career faced challenges, including the decline of television variety shows and changing viewer preferences. Personal hardships marked Hale's life. He battled health issues, including weight gain that affected his mobility. His father, Alan Hale Sr., was also an actor, which added pressure to live up to family expectations. In the 1980s, Hale faced financial difficulties, leading to a brief stint in bankruptcy. Despite these struggles, he maintained a positive public persona, often embracing his legacy from Gilligan's Island. Alan Hale Jr. passed away in 1990 from cancer, leaving behind a complicated legacy of fame intertwined with personal challenges. Last known information reveals that his contributions to television are still celebrated, though the darker aspects of his life remain less discussed.
Oh, but pretty soon, I guess spare parts.
When?
Oh, and I get leave.
John McGiver portrayed the character of Lord Beasley Waterford in the 1964 television series Gilligan's Island, a role that showcased his ability to blend humor with a touch of sophistication. As Lord Waterford, McGiver brought a unique charm to the character, highlighting the absurdity of a wealthy man stranded on a deserted island. This role was a notable part of his career, but it was just one facet of a life marked by both success and struggle. Before and after Gilligan's Island, McGiver's career spanned various mediums, including theater, film, and television. He was known for his distinctive voice and commanding presence, often cast in roles that required a touch of authority or eccentricity. However, his personal life was fraught with challenges. McGiver faced significant financial difficulties, especially after his divorce in the 1960s, which left him with a strained relationship with his children. In the later years of his life, he battled health issues, including a heart condition. Despite these hardships, he continued to work, leaving a legacy of memorable performances until his death in 1977. The last known information about him reflects a man who, despite his talent and success, faced the darker sides of fame and personal turmoil. His journey serves as a reminder of the complexities behind the smiles on screen.
Of the storm, now I'll go out and see if there's any kind of real damage.
Bob Denver's portrayal of Gilligan in the 1964 TV series Gilligan's Island became an iconic role, marking him as a beloved figure in American pop culture. His character, the bumbling first mate, was often the catalyst for the show's comedic misadventures. Denver's performance was marked by a unique blend of innocence and charm, which resonated with audiences, making Gilligan a symbol of lightheartedness amidst chaos. However, after the show ended, Denver faced challenges that cast a shadow over his career. While he continued to act in various roles, including on The Good Guys and in stage productions, he struggled to escape the typecasting that came with Gilligan. His personal life was tumultuous, marked by 2 marriages and a battle with depression. In the late 1990s, he faced a significant health scare when he was diagnosed with cancer, which he fought bravely. Denver also had a few run-ins with the law, including a notable DUI arrest in 1998. Despite these challenges, he remained a beloved figure until his death in 2005. His legacy continues to evoke nostalgia, reminding many of simpler times. Last known information indicates that his work is still celebrated through reruns and merchandise, keeping the spirit of Gilligan alive.
Well, right now, I suggest we start rationing the amount we drink.
Exactly, Professor. Now, like I said, we only have a few days left in our supply.
Jim Backus, as Thurston Howell in the 1964 television series Gilligan's Island, portrayed a wealthy, pompous character with a penchant for snobbery. His performance was marked by a distinctive voice and a flair for comedy, making Howell a memorable figure in television history. Backus's portrayal highlighted the absurdity of wealth and privilege, often juxtaposed with the dire circumstances of being stranded on a deserted island. Beyond Gilligan's Island, Backus had a varied career in radio, film, and voice acting, notably as the voice of Mr. Magoo. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced significant personal hardships, including a battle with dyslexia that affected his education and early career. In the 1980s, Backus suffered from a series of strokes that left him partially paralyzed, affecting his ability to speak and perform. Despite these setbacks, he remained resilient, continuing to appear in various television roles and lending his voice to animated projects. In his later years, Backus's health continued to decline, leading to his death in 1989. His legacy endures through his iconic roles and the indelible mark he left on American television.
You were rescued.
No. No, I rescued you.
Oh, you remember it too.
Don Rickles portrayed Norbert Wiley in the 1964 episode of Gilligan's Island titled The Little Dictator. In this role, Rickles showcased his signature insult comedy, bringing a sharp, biting wit to the character of a dictator who arrives on the island. His performance was marked by a blend of humor and menace, illustrating his unique ability to balance comedy with darker undertones. This role was a notable point in his career, emphasizing his talent for creating memorable characters that left a lasting impact. Following Gilligan's Island, Rickles' career flourished as he became a staple in stand-up comedy, known for his acerbic style. However, his life was not without turmoil. He faced personal hardships, including the tragic loss of his first child, which deeply affected him. Rickles also dealt with the pressures of fame, often struggling with the expectations that came with being a public figure. Despite these challenges, he maintained a successful career, appearing in films and on television, and earning respect in the industry. In his later years, Rickles continued to perform, earning accolades for his contributions to comedy. He passed away in April 2017, leaving behind a legacy of laughter and resilience. His last known information reflects a man who, despite personal tragedies, remained a beloved figure in entertainment, remembered for his sharp humor and unique ability to connect with audiences.
Tell him I've won the verdict.
Oh, I can't tell him that.
Oh, Gilligan, that means the treasure chest is yours!
Oh, wait, Gilligan didn't win either. Huh?
Russell Johnson portrayed Professor Roy Hinckley in the 1964 television series Gilligan's Island. His character was the intelligent and resourceful member of the castaways, often devising plans to escape the island. Johnson's portrayal brought depth to the role, showcasing a blend of intellect and humor. After the show ended in 1967, Johnson faced challenges in finding substantial roles. He appeared in various TV shows and films but struggled to shake off the typecasting from his iconic character. In his personal life, Johnson faced hardships, including the tragic loss of his first wife, whom he married in 1949. This personal grief deeply affected him. He later remarried but continued to battle the shadows of his past. Despite these struggles, Johnson remained active in the industry, participating in conventions and embracing his legacy. His life took a darker turn when he experienced financial difficulties, stemming from poor investments and the changing landscape of Hollywood. In his later years, Johnson found solace in writing and reflecting on his experiences. He passed away in 2014, leaving behind a complex legacy marked by both triumphs and trials. Last known information indicates that he was remembered fondly by fans and colleagues, a testament to the lasting impact of his work.
I want you to listen to me very carefully, and I want you to do exactly what I tell you.
Strother Martin portrayed George Barkley in the 1964 TV series Gilligan's Island, a character marked by a blend of humor and frustration. Martin's portrayal brought depth to the often comedic chaos of the show, showcasing his ability to balance lightheartedness with a subtle darkness. His performance was memorable, yet it was just one chapter in a complex life. After Gilligan's Island, Martin continued to find success in film and television, appearing in notable projects like Cool Hand Luke and The Wild Bunch. His roles often highlighted a rugged, intense persona, earning him a reputation as a character actor capable of conveying deep emotion. However, his life was not without struggles. Martin faced personal hardships, including battles with alcoholism, which affected his relationships and career trajectory. He also dealt with the pressures of fame, leading to moments of isolation. In his later years, Martin became a recluse, retreating from the public eye. He passed away in 1980, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances and a life marked by both triumphs and tribulations. The last known information indicates that his contributions to film and television continue to be celebrated, even as the man himself remains a figure shrouded in mystery.
Come on, Gilligan, hurry up.
What's the hurry?
Well, it's just the idea. I have a wonderful surprise for you.
A surprise?
Phil Silvers portrayed Harold Hecuba in the 1964 series Gilligan's Island, a character marked by a blend of humor and desperation. Hecuba, a theatrical figure, brought an air of theatricality and chaos to the castaways' lives. Silver's performance was a testament to his comedic talent, yet it also hinted at the darker undertones of a man struggling with the passage of time and fading fame. After Gilligan's Island, Silvers faced significant challenges. His career waned, leading to financial difficulties and a decline in roles. Personal hardships included battles with health issues and a tumultuous personal life, marked by a divorce from his first wife, which left emotional scars. Silvers also faced criticism and scandals, including allegations of being difficult to work with which tarnished his reputation in the industry. In his later years, he became a recluse, living away from the spotlight. His last known information indicates he passed away in 1985, leaving behind a complex legacy of laughter and shadows.
Mr. Farrell, when you get back to civilization, how about telling...
Rory Calhoun portrayed Jonathan Kincaid in the 1964 episode of Gilligan's Island titled The Producer. His character was a Hollywood director who brought a sense of intrigue and glamour to the otherwise isolated castaways. Calhoun's performance was marked by a blend of charm and cunning, highlighting the darker side of fame and ambition. Born in 1922, Calhoun faced many challenges throughout his life. He had a troubled childhood, spending time in a reform school after a series of petty crimes. His rise to fame in the 1950s was marred by scandals, including a tumultuous marriage to actress Virginia Mayo, which ended in divorce. He struggled with typecasting, often seen as a rugged leading man, but sought more complex roles throughout his career. Later in life, Calhoun faced personal hardships, including financial difficulties and health issues. He remained active in the industry, appearing in various television shows and films until the late 1990s. His last known public appearance was in 1999, where he reflected on his storied career and the lessons learned. Calhoun passed away in 1999, leaving behind a legacy of resilience amid the shadows of Hollywood's glitz. Natalie Schafer portrayed the elegant and somewhat eccentric Mistress Lovey Howell in the 1964 television series Gilligan's Island. Her character, the wealthy socialite, was known for her glamorous outfits and comedic interactions with the castaways, often providing a contrast to the more rugged characters. Schafer's performance brought a unique charm to the role, making Mistress Howell a beloved figure in television history. After Gilligan's Island ended, Schafer continued her career with guest appearances on various shows, but her personal life was marked by shadows. She faced the tragic loss of her partner, actor, and director Louis Calhoun, who died shortly after they began a relationship. This loss deeply affected her. In her later years, Schafer became reclusive, rarely making public appearances. She lived in a modest home in Los Angeles, where she spent her time painting and reflecting on her life. Natalie Schafer passed away in 1991, leaving behind a legacy intertwined with both light-hearted television and darker personal struggles.
On the other hand, amnesia isn't hopeless. Anything can happen. Sometimes it'll clear up by itself. Sometimes a blow on the head will snap the...
Dawn Wells portrayed Mary Ann Summers in the 1964 TV series Gilligan's Island, capturing hearts with her wholesome charm and girl-next-door appeal. Her character was often seen as the moral compass of the group, contrasting sharply with the more glamorous Ginger. Wells brought depth to Mary Ann, making her relatable and beloved by fans. However, after the show ended, Wells faced numerous challenges. She struggled to escape the shadow of her iconic role, often typecast in similar parts. Personal hardships included financial difficulties and a battle with depression. In 2020, she was diagnosed with COVID-19, which she publicly shared, highlighting the struggles of older adults during the pandemic. Wells also faced a tragic loss when her home was destroyed in a fire in 2021. Despite these challenges, she remained active in her later years, participating in fan conventions and advocating for mental health awareness. As of the latest updates, Wells passed away on December 30, 2020, leaving behind a legacy marked by resilience and warmth.
Broken to wait until the swelling went down, but you were too upset to wait.
You see, we just pretended to give you that operation. Then while you were asleep...
Tina Louise portrayed Ginger Grant in the 1964 television series Gilligan's Island, embodying a glamorous movie star with a cunning charm. Her character was known for her beauty and wit, often caught in humorous situations with the other castaways. Despite her success in this iconic role, Louise faced challenges in her career afterward. She struggled to escape the shadow of Ginger, finding it hard to land serious roles. In the years following Gilligan's Island, Louise appeared in various films and television shows, but none achieved the same level of fame. Her personal life was marked by hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actor Lace Crane, which ended in divorce after just a few years. Louise also experienced the tragic loss of her only daughter, who passed away in 2019. Throughout her life, Louise has been involved in various philanthropic efforts, reflecting a desire to give back despite her struggles. As of the latest updates, Tina Louise remains a beloved figure in pop culture, occasionally participating in reunions and conventions, though she has largely retreated from the public eye in recent years.
That should keep you gentlemen in place for the night. I hope I haven't cut off your circulation.
In the 1964 series Gilligan's Island, Mel Blanc voiced the character of a parrot, adding a layer of humor and charm to the show. Known as the Man of 1,000 Voices, Blanc's talent brought life to the animated creature, making it a memorable part of the series. His ability to create distinct personalities through voice alone showcased his unparalleled skills in voice acting. Beyond his role on Gilligan's Island, Mel Blanc faced numerous challenges in his life. He survived a near-fatal car accident in 1961, which left him with serious injuries and a long recovery process. Despite this setback, he continued to work, voicing beloved characters like Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck. However, his personal life was not without turmoil. Blanc struggled with depression and faced financial difficulties during the 1970s, exacerbated by the changing landscape of the entertainment industry. In his later years, Blanc dealt with health issues, including a heart condition that ultimately led to his death in 1989. His legacy remains significant, with his influence felt in animation and voice acting. The last known information about him reflects a man who, despite personal hardships, left an indelible mark on the world of entertainment.
We don't know. What are we going to do? Come here, Dad. Just stay calm.
Mike Mazurki's role as Dog in the 1964 TV series Gilligan's Island was a brief but memorable appearance that showcased his unique physical presence and comedic timing. Mazurki, a former professional wrestler turned actor, brought a rugged charm to the character, leaving an indelible mark on the series despite its short run. His imposing stature and distinctive voice allowed him to stand out among the ensemble cast, contributing to the show's quirky humor. After Gilligan's Island, Mazurki's career continued in film and television, often cast in tough guy roles due to his imposing physique. He appeared in notable films such as The Great Escape and The Longest Yard. However, his life was not without turmoil. Mazurki faced personal hardships, including battles with depression and struggles to find meaningful roles as Hollywood's landscape shifted. He was involved in a few scandals, including public disputes over his wrestling past and allegations regarding his behavior on set. In his later years, Mazurki became a reclusive figure, distancing himself from the public eye. He passed away in 1990, leaving behind a legacy marked by both his contributions to entertainment and the shadows of his personal struggles. The last known information about him highlights a man who, despite his larger-than-life persona, grappled with the complexities of fame and personal demons. Hans Conried's portrayal of Wrongway Feldman in the 1964 series Gilligan's Island was a blend of humor and absurdity. Conried, with his distinctive voice and expressive mannerisms, brought to life a character who was a pilot lost in the South Pacific, embodying the show's whimsical spirit. His performance stood out, showcasing his ability to mix comedy with a touch of pathos, leaving a lasting impression on fans. Beyond Gilligan's Island, Conried had a rich career in television, film, and voice acting, known for roles in shows like The 5,000 Fingers of Dr. T, and as the voice of Captain Hook in Disney's Peter Pan. However, his life was not without struggles. He faced personal hardships, including a battle with depression that often shadowed his success. Conried's marriage to actress and singer Anne McGowan was also tumultuous, marked by separations and reconciliations, adding layers to his complex personal life. In his later years, Conried continued to work, but faced health issues, including a heart condition. He passed away in 1982, leaving behind a legacy of memorable characters and a career that reflected both his talent and the darker aspects of his life. His last known information highlights a man who, despite his accomplishments, grappled with inner demons and the challenges of fame.
Recipe, bouillabaisse.
What does bouillabaisse mean in English?
Sterling Holloway played the role of Bert in the 1964 TV series Gilligan's Island, a character marked by a blend of charm and naivete. His portrayal added a layer of complexity to the show's comedic dynamics, often serving as a foil to the more dominant personalities on the island. Holloway's distinctive voice and expressive demeanor made him a memorable presence, even in a series filled with colorful characters. Beyond Gilligan's Island, Holloway's career spanned several decades, with notable voice work for Disney, including the Cheshire Cat in Alice in Wonderland and Winnie the Pooh. However, his life was not without shadows. Holloway faced personal hardships, including struggles with depression and the pressures of Hollywood. He experienced a significant scandal in the 1970s when he was implicated in a financial dispute involving a former business partner, which tarnished his reputation for a time. In his later years, Holloway retreated from the public eye, living a quieter life. He passed away in 1992, leaving behind a legacy of unique performances and a life marked by both triumphs and challenges. His last known information reflects a man who found solace in his art, despite the darker moments that punctuated his journey.
His buddy.
Yeah, why should he?
Of course, come to think of it, I guess I have been kind of on his back lately. Do you suppose?
I think we can all.
Denny Miller portrayed Duke Williams in the 1964 television series Gilligan's Island, a character who brought a mix of charm and complexity to the show. Duke was a famous movie star who arrived on the island, igniting jealousy and rivalry among the castaways. Miller's performance highlighted the character's charisma, but also hinted at the darker side of fame and the loneliness it can bring. After Gilligan's Island, Miller faced numerous challenges. He struggled to find consistent acting work, often relegated to guest spots on various shows. His career included roles in films and television, but he never quite escaped the shadow of his iconic role. Personal hardships marked his life, including a battle with depression and financial difficulties. He faced a scandal in the late 1970s when he was involved in a high-profile divorce that attracted media attention, adding to the pressures of his public persona. In his later years, Miller found solace in his passion for the outdoors, becoming an avid fisherman and a respected figure in the sport. He continued to make appearances at fan conventions, where he shared stories of his time on Gilligan's Island. Denny Miller passed away in 2014, leaving behind a legacy marked by both the joys of his career and the struggles of his personal life.
Well, they should be back soon. It's getting dark. Maybe we should wait.
Wait? Why should we wait? All we did was come over to get the steamer trunk, and they said we...
Zayasay Gubor portrayed Erica Tiffany Smith in the 1964 series Gilligan's Island. Her character was a glamorous movie star, bringing a touch of elegance and charm to the show. Gubor's performance was marked by her signature style, captivating audiences with her beauty and wit. Yet it also hinted at the darker side of fame. After Gilligan's Island, Gubor's life became a tapestry of both success and scandal. She faced numerous personal challenges, including a highly publicized series of marriages, with her most notable being to hotel magnate Conrad Hilton. Her tumultuous relationships often overshadowed her career, leading to a reputation for being difficult and extravagant. Gubor's life was punctuated by incidents that drew media attention, such as her arrest for slapping a police officer in 1989, which became a symbol of her defiance. She also battled health issues, including a near-fatal car accident in 2002, and complications from a stroke in 2005. Despite these hardships, she remained a cultural icon until her death in December 2016. Her legacy endures, marked by both her contributions to entertainment and the complexities of her personal life.
Said Ginger, now be sure and keep those big eyes open. Professor?
Kurt Russell's role as Jungle Boy in the 1964 series Gilligan's Island was brief yet memorable. He portrayed a wild character who brought a sense of adventure and intrigue to the show. This role showcased his early talent and charm, setting the stage for a career that would span decades. After Gilligan's Island, Russell faced the typical struggles of child actors transitioning to adult roles. He fought against typecasting and worked hard to redefine his career, appearing in various films and television shows throughout the 1970s and 1980s. Despite his success, Russell's life was marked by personal challenges. He faced the pressures of fame at a young age, which led to a tumultuous period in his early 20s. His relationship with actress Goldie Hawn began in the late 1980s, becoming a significant partnership that has endured. Russell also experienced the heartbreak of losing his father, actor Bing Russell, in 2003, which deeply affected him. As of now, Kurt Russell remains active in Hollywood, continuing to take on diverse roles while maintaining a private life. He has largely avoided scandals, focusing instead on his family and career. His journey reflects the resilience and complexity of a man who has navigated the highs and lows of fame.
Fine.
What do you mean?
Well, everybody's been finding me. Been up in trees and jumping out of bushes and just peeking all over the place.
Richard Kiel's role as a Russian agent in the 1964 episode of Gilligan's Island marked a significant moment in his career. His towering presence and distinctive features made him an unforgettable figure, embodying the mysterious and menacing aura of Cold War espionage. The character, introduced as a secret agent, brought a sense of danger to the otherwise comedic setting showcasing Keel's ability to blend humor with a darker undertone. This performance was a pivotal moment that set the stage for his later iconic roles, particularly as the villain Jaws in the James Bond films. After Gilligan's Island, Keel faced various challenges in his personal and professional life. He struggled with typecasting, often being seen solely as a villain due to his imposing stature. In the late 1970s, he was involved in a serious car accident that left him with significant injuries, leading to a long recovery period. Despite these hardships, he continued to work in film and television, often embracing roles that highlighted his unique physicality. Keel also faced personal struggles, including battles with depression and financial difficulties. He was open about his experiences, which helped humanize him beyond the roles he played. In his later years, he became an author and motivational speaker, sharing his life story and advocating for perseverance. As of the last known information, Richard Keel passed away in 2014, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances and a life marked by both triumphs and trials. His journey reflects the complexities of fame and the personal battles that often remain hidden behind the public persona.
You're on, my dear.
My heart! It beats so.
As we wrap up our look back at the beloved series Gilligan's Island, we reflect on the impact it had on its cast and fans alike. The show, which aired in 1964, created a unique blend of humor and adventure that captured the hearts of viewers. The lives of the cast members changed dramatically after the series, with Bob Denver, who played Gilligan, becoming a cultural icon, while others like Tina Louise faced challenges in finding roles that matched their initial fame. The show's quirky characters and their misadventures on the deserted island remain a fond memory for many. Did you grow up watching Gilligan's Island? What moments stand out to you? Perhaps it was the hilarious attempts to escape, or the camaraderie among the castaways. We invite you to share your memories and stories in the comments below. Your experiences help keep the spirit of this classic show alive.
Hey, soldier.
Don't you remember me? I'm your little buddy.
I don't have any